Welcome back, family caregivers. You guys are like family to me now, anyway. And so, welcome back to our 21 challenge thrive tips. Challenge tips. Dr. Lana here, gerontologist, passionate about family caregivers because having been there and hearing all the stories of what you typically go through, especially those of you who have full-time jobs, who have children, who have other responsibilities. It is not easy. But this channel here for you to be empowered, not exhausted, to feel as though, you know what, I can do this. Sometimes you all need a pick me up. We all need someone to avoid, I always say, a voice outside my head, because sometimes the voices that the things that we tell ourselves, I can do it. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Sometimes you just need a person outside of yourself to kind of reassure you. So I hope that I'm that person for you, and I intend to be that person for you. And on this 21 challenge Thrive tips, we are in 2023, and I know you are thriving. I certainly am feeling, I think my mood has gone better and better as the days have gone on. I'm going to miss these challenges, but don't worry, more to come. So we have gone outdoors. Did you go outdoors? Well, could you? I don't know. I did. That was fun. We are on day number 16. We on day number 16? No, we on day number 17. Boy, I'm trying not to rush it this way. And it's kind of along the same path as when we were talking earlier about doing what you love, doing what makes you sing. That was more to do with freedom. That was day one of the opening yourself to realizing that it's okay to take care of yourself. So we're gonna go a little more into that, a little more, just for a few. So today's challenge number 16. Am I right? 17. Challenge 17 is to read or listen to an audio of something that will challenge you. So whether it has to do with your work, whether it's a novel you always wanted to read, whether it's something that you're learning now, you're going to be learning. We talked about habits, whether it's something part of your habit challenge. It's always good to expand our mind by reading. If you can't physically because of the time and because of the um, time constraints, yes, of course, time constraints of actually sitting down and opening a book or a tablet or a device or whatever, then you can do an audiobook. You can play a CD in the car on the way to work, on the way back. If your commute is really long and you have to take train or you have to or you're driving, then you can also listen on well, not if you're driving, but if you're taking the train or the bus and someone else is driving, use your headphones. Listen to something from a book that you know will inspire you, that you know will encourage you, that you know will raise your heights, raise your learning level. We always want to be not educated as in school way of that, but we want to be always learning something, always opening our minds. Reading takes us to places that we sometimes we can't even go. Reading and learning something new expands us, keeps us growing, keeps us developing, keeps us from going into that rut. Some books that persons talk about, self-development books. One of my personal favorites, which I've read, and it's not, I could talk about so many books, love so many books, but I've recently been looking at some books on self-development. And one of my favorites is is The Greatest Salesman by Og Mandino, written like ages ago. But it was part of a great 30-day challenge that we had with another group. And I felt, and helping to develop the challenge, seeing the things that were done, how you can be not salespeople, but it's the principles of maintaining a healthy um, attitude towards work, a healthy attitude towards your responsibility. It is more than that. So I highly recommend it. Not this is not I'm not being paid, I'm not being endorsed or anything. I just like the book. And I really found it very helpful to stimulate my brain, to stimulate my learning. Whatever you choose to do, it is always a good idea to keep reading, to keep reading. In whatever sphere you have, reading and learning by whatever means you can do is always a way to expand your horizons. That's a good word. Be more empathetic to persons because you understand what they're going through. You get to learn things about maybe your craft, whatever you're doing, and who knows? You see a reason to develop more goals. You see as you read what other people have gone through. Maybe you want to read a biography. Whatever you do, use that time. The more you read, the more it expands your mind. The the less you feel like in your own little zone, in your own little corner, where like you're all like sheltered off and closeted off because you're going from work to home to home to work to whatever you have to do. It's a way of freeing you from that, even if it's 5 minutes a day. So challenge tip 17, read a book. Read a book that uplifts you, read a book that inspires you, read a book that challenges you, read a book that helps you to be your more authentic self and to be more productive, whatever you do. Remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.